You ever hear a gaming rumor that sounded way too wild to be real? Like something your friend's cousin would tell you and you guys would spend all night trying to figure out whether or not it's true. Well, turns out some of those myths were actually real, or at least became real. Whether they were buried secrets, developer Easter eggs, or even accidents. These legends went from being playground lies to confirmed facts. Here are the wildest video game myths that actually turned out to be true. Number 1, the Polygon Man in Pokemon Red and Blue. Let's start with one of the most infamous glitches in gaming history, and one that became legendary: missing number. Back in the days of Pokemon Red and Blue, this wasn't just a rumor. It was whispered about like a cheat code to summon the devil. If you surfed along the east coast of Cinnabar Island just right after speaking to the old man in Viridian City and watching him catch a Weedle, you'd run into a blocky, corrupted nightmare. Missing number. People thought it was fake, or a virus, or something that would destroy your game. Others said it gave you unlimited Master Balls, or made your Hall of Fame data look like creepypasta fan fiction. And the wild thing? All of it was kinda true. Missing number isn't a programmed Pokemon. It's a placeholder that exists because of how memory is handled in the original game. The game tries to read data from a non-existent Pokemon index and then fills in the gaps with nonsense. It's just glitchy. It's predictably glitchy, to the point where you can actually recreate it on command. Catching missing number could also duplicate the 6th item in your inventory, often leading to infinite rare candies, Master Balls, or TMs. Your save file wasn't always safe either though. The Hall of Fame data could get scrambled with glitched names, impossible movesets, or even weird sprite errors. Nintendo actually acknowledged missing number in a support FAQ at one time, something most companies would never do with a bug. But it was just too famous to ignore. They literally had to address it. So while it looked like a haunted error, missing number was 100% real. Not a fan theory, not a schoolyard lie, just broken code that everyone embraced. Number 2, the Loch Ness Monster in GTA San Andreas. So San Andreas was already packed with secrets. I'm talking UFO graffiti, creepy NPCs, spooky sounds in the woods. So it's no surprise that rumors of a fake lake monster started floating around. Players reported seeing something massive swim beneath the surface of lakes or oceans. Grainy screenshots showed shadows, long necks, fin shapes. It was dubbed the San Andreas Nessie. Sometimes people thought it was just a boat glitch or a draw distance error, but others, they believed Nessie was real. The myth spread through forums like wildfire. Videos popped up claiming to show it. Some even swore that at 3 AM in a certain lake, you could hear roaring. And this was before the YouTube meta. But here's where it gets wild. While Nessie wasn't in San Andreas, Rockstar saw how viral these myths went. And when GTA 5 launched, they leaned in. UFOs were hidden all over the game. There was an alien frozen in ice in the prologue. There was an entire conspiracy theory about Mount Chiliad. I don't even know if they figured it out yet. And then during GTA Online's Halloween events, they added a Loch Ness style creature. It doesn't show up all the time, just under certain creepy conditions. But even still, turns out to be true. So yeah, fans invented a cryptid, and Rockstar made it canon. Hopefully in GTA 6, they can up the ante even more. I'm super excited to see what they cook up. And that's gonna bring us to number 3, Bigfoot in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Now this is probably the most iconic GTA myth. Back when San Andreas came out, players were obsessed with exploring the massive open world, and forests in the game? Eerie, foggy, huge. You'd be riding a dirt bike at night and think, I just saw something move. The rumor? Bigfoot lives in the woods. He only shows up at night. Only on foggy days. Only if you've beaten the game. People started doing full-on hunts, using mods to increase draw distance or infrared filters. Rockstar denied it for years. They said Bigfoot was never programmed into the game, and technically, they were right. But, and here's the twist, modders later found assets that pointed to something. Bits of texture, AI routines that didn't match any other NPCs, and some fans believe Bigfoot was supposed to be in the game, but he got pulled out in later development. Now, fast forward to GTA 5, and Rockstar just says, screw it, Bigfoot's in the game, boys, we got it. There's a whole mission where you track him, and later a hallucination where you become him. A playground myth that got written into reality. We love you, Rockstar. Never change. Number 4, reviving Aerith in Final Fantasy VII. Now, this one gets personal for a lot of people. When Aerith dies in Final Fantasy VII, it hits hard. She was the healer, the heart of the team, and her death, it felt sudden, brutal, and irreversible. Naturally, people started looking for ways to bring her back. They swore there had to be some secret item, or that if you didn't use her too much, the game would let her live. Rumors spread about using the Phoenix materia at the right moment, or finding a hidden resurrection materia, but none of it worked, not officially. But the demand was so strong that hackers and modders started deciding to make their own solutions. Fan patches let you revive Aerith and use her for the rest of the game and some even added new dialogue to fit. Then comes the Final Fantasy VII Remake, and Square Enix throws everything out of the window. Time ghosts, alternate timelines, versions of the future. Suddenly, maybe Aerith can survive. Maybe the fans who wanted her back willed it into existence. What started as pure myth is now baked into the DNA of the franchise. Thank you, Square Enix. You're very appreciated. Number 5. The Hidden Room in Ocarina of Time. Now, Ocarina of Time was massive for its time. No pun intended. And whenever you have a huge game with open exploration, rumors are gonna pop up. One of the most enduring was a hidden room, a secret place that only the devs could access. Some said it was a beta testing room, others said it was a lost dungeon. People tried everything: Game Shark codes, cartridge tilting, glitches. Most people dismissed it as fake, but years later, modders and speedrunners using emulators did find the hidden maps. Weird rooms with floating objects, strange textures, empty spaces. Definitely not meant to be seen by players. Turns out, these were real dev test areas, never finished, never scrapped properly, just left to exist within the echoes of the game code. So if your older cousins swore they saw a secret room in Zelda, maybe they weren't lying, just glitching into the truth most of us weren't meant to see. So there you have it. The myths, the rumors, the legends, the glitches, it all became real. Sometimes it's just wishful thinking. Other times it's a glimpse into the scrapped content or features that didn't make the cut, but left traces behind. Let me know in the comments what video game myth you believed when you were growing up. Did it turn out to be true? Or are you still holding out hope? If you liked the video, smash that like button just like Lil Aggie is about to smash that boss. Look at that. Lil Aggie is absolutely disgusting at Elden Ring. I'm an Elden Ring nerd. I'm a FromSoft nerd. You guys know this. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Let me know what you want to see next in the comments below, or any myths that turned out to be true that you believed as a kid. And with that being said, I'm Aura, and salut.